Hello everybody and welcome to another golden shot guide here on the Golf Clash Tom YouTube channel. This time we're gonna take a look at the hard version after the Get Set Go tournament here in Golf Clash the game. Before we start, make sure that you do subscribe to the channel, also that you turn on the notifications and hit the thumbs up button. Also, let me know what you think about the new layout that we do have for the golden shot. Let me know in the comment section below. You can get the ultimate tournament guides for pro, expert and master, the best guides on the market for tournaments, also the exclusive tour text guides to improve your tour game for tour 7 to 12. Check out the link in the description down below. So golden shot is a classic one, and this time we're not gonna get any hole from the recent tournament. We're gonna get Sakura Hills. I think it is hole number 4. I'm not exactly sure about that, but let's say hole number 4. If you do get a hole in one, you can get the obsidian chest. Then we do have the yellow ring as the amber chest. We do have the red ring as the crimson chest. Then we do have the aqua chest as light blue ring, and then cobalt chest as the dark blue ring. If you do have more questions about the golden shot, you press the question mark on the top right. You can read the frequently asked questions. If you have even more questions or experience an error, you press the contact us on the top right and you send in a ticket to the Golf Clash support. So wind between 5 to 8 miles per hour. To have in mind as well, make sure that every time when your area of view go back to normal view, pay attention to the wind, meaning pay attention to the flag, because the flag will update and will show you the wind that you're gonna have on your next shot. That's a little trick that is important to have in mind. It helps you plan, and then you kind of know already how to set it up for the next shot. We're gonna play with a golden long iron every single time. Max plus 10, which is 1.66 per ring. And again, it doesn't matter if I have tailwind, crosswind or headwind. That is what we're gonna play. VPR table on the right hand side to see the wind and the rings that we're going to play. Obviously, you will have all of this in the text guide that we will go through in the end. Now, take a look at the landing position here, and you can see that this is a very simple one. And what I mean with simple is that we are gonna start without spin. We're gonna find the top of the red ring by the rough line with a second bounce in between the dark and the bright green square row. And that is something that we're gonna do once again before spin, because if you would add spin, the ball guideline would look differently, and that would mean that you would have to aim differently to get the same ball guideline position. So before spin, before spin, before spin. I'm gonna say it so many times in this video because once again it is very, very important. There would you have it, red ring by the rough line, ball guideline center into the dark and bright green square row. I think it's time to take a look at the videos. I have 7 videos for you with different winds to go through as much as possible. Let's go with shot number 1. We do have, once again, the top of the red ring by the rough line, ball guideline in between the dark and bright green square row before spin has been added. Then we're gonna add the spin as well. Let's see what we're gonna add. I'm adding, in this case, 0.9 bars of top spin and a little click, a very minor click of right side spin. 7.6 miles per hour gives us a total of 4.6 rings, and what you're gonna do here is that you're gonna adjust over the bullseye, not to the bullseye, over the bullseye. So for an example, if you shall adjust 4.6 rings, start at the blue ring, adjust 1.6 above the bullseye, and then you get the total of 4.6 rings. The ball comes in here, speed looks really good though, but the direction is a little bit more to the right. We don't need that side spin. That's pretty obvious here in this example, because the side spin is what makes us miss to the right. Amber chest, we got, let's see what we do get in the chest. We move on to the next shot, and we do have almost a direct, or I would say that this is a direct tailwind with a very minor push to the right, like a very minor northeast wind. I'm gonna add the 0.2 bars of backspin when we do have a direct headwind here. I would say 0.1 would even be better, like just a click of backspin would be the best. But once again, find the correct position before you add the spin. Adjust 7.5 miles per hour, 4.5 rings, pull over the bullseye, center the ball, which is so extremely important. That is probably one of the most common things that make players miss shots, is that you have some accidental curl, underpower or overpower on your shot, which all of them is going to have an effect. The yellow ring again, we get the amber chest. Let's see what we do get in the chest. There we go, Horizon. That's actually a pretty nice drop. Horizon becomes really good in the higher levels. Then we go to the next one, 6.4. Now we do have a southeast wind. Wind is headwind, pointing a little bit to the right. Top of the red ring by the rough line. And then we do have the ball guideline as already described, in between the dark and the bright green square row before adding spin. Using one top spin, half a bar of side spin to the left. 6.4 miles per hour gives us a total of 3.8 rings. Now you can see I adjust from the red ring over to 1.8 on the other side, which is almost a full red ring, because adjusting from the red to red is 4 rings. So 3.8 rings is adjusted. Perfect ball is on its way. Bouncing, bounce, zooming, get in the hole then. So close. So close. However, though, we got the yellow ring again, and that's not bad. But, you know, we want to spice it up with a couple of hole-in-ones, of course. We do get Sahara, don't really need that. Yuck. Then we got some Berserker balls in the end, which obviously is going to be very good. 5.6 miles per hour in northeast wind. Wind coming tailwind, pointing to the right. Red ring by the rough line, ball guide in between the dark and the bright green square row. Half a bar side spin to the left, no top spin, no back spin. 5.6 miles per hour gives us a total of 3.4 rings. Adjust the 3.4 rings over the bullseye. Center the ball, very important once again, and then hit perfect. Perfect ball. Bouncing on the fairway, coming up here. Can we get this one to drop then? Oh my god, so close. You know, so close. But that is the good, you know, the good part here is that when we hit a perfect ball, we want to have minimum the red ring. And now we got the red ring because we've already got the yellow ring. But in the end, though, that means that we are dialed in here on this guide, because we are doing well with the various type of wind angles. Now, northeast wind, almost the same wind, a little bit more tailwind with this wind, though. We do go with half a bar of side spin to the left. Ball guideline was in between the dark and the bright green square row before we added spin. 7.2 miles per hour. What will that be? Yeah, 4.3 rings. Center the ball and hit perfect. Bouncing nicely on the fairway. We like how the camera looks here. Now can we get it then? Yeah, we get it for the first hole-in-one here in the video. Let's go. Let's see what we do get. Obsidian chest is in the bag. We know that we're gonna get 9. We got amber chest that we already got, and hole-in-one here in this account though. So maybe not the obsidian chest, so I can't say that. But it should have been if we would have that one still left to get. We got some berserker balls in the end though, which is going to be very valuable. So now we do have wind coming right to left with headwind. Red ring by rough line, ball guideline in between the dark and the bright green square row. 0.9 bars of top spin here. 3 rings is what we're going to adjust in this scenario. Adjust from the blue ring over to the full yellow, which is 2 plus 1. So 3 rings. Center the ball and hit perfect. Perfect ball is on its way. Bouncing nicely onto the green, and it rolls. And we get this ball in for a lovely hole-in-one here as well, with a different wind angle, which always is nice. Alright. Obsidian chest, let's go. Rocket, the big dog, down in 1. The skewer, junglist, and then some berserkers in the end. Let's go for the final shot here in this guide. We do have wind coming right to left this time with tailwind. And then we do have the top of the red ring by rough line, ball guide in between the dark and the bright green square row. You can see here that I zoom in there very nicely. 6.4, and you can see that I'm not adding any spin. No, we're not gonna use any spin with this wind angle. 6.4 miles per hour gives a total of 3.8 rings. 3.8 rings is adjusted. Let's hit perfect. Come on then. Perfect ball. Bouncing nicely up there on the green. And it falls right in for a lovely hole-in-one here. Let's see what we do get in the chest. Let's go. Obsidian chest. Come on then, baby. The dart. We do have the Saturn. We do have the Razor. We do have the Rock. The offer, not that bad though. We have it maxed out, but not that bad. There we do have it. Let's take a look at the text guide. So there we do have the text guide, made as always by Tony Richardson. Make sure that you do subscribe to his channel. You do have the link in the description down below. So first, the landing position here, we do have top of the red by rough line, ball guideline going down center in between dark and bright green square rows. Always pull over the bullseye, and it's always going to be before spin when we set up our position. Then we do have straight tailwind, 0.1 backspin, 0.2 left spin. Not much, but it's necessary. Wind coming right to left with tailwind, no spin at all. Wind coming left to right with tailwind, no top spin and backspin, but half a bar of left spin. Direct crosswind coming left to right, half a bar of top spin, 0.8 bars of left spin. Wind coming right to left, then we do have 0.5 top spin, so 0.5 top spin and 0.2 bars of right side spin. Wind coming right to left with headwind, we do have 0.9 top spin, no side spin whatsoever. Direct headwind, 1.1 top spin, no side spin whatsoever. Wind coming left to right with headwind, 0.9 top spin and 0.5 bars of left spin. Then we do have the VPR table on the right hand side, so make sure to check that out to help you out when it comes to making the correct adjustment for the golden shot. As always, you can find the text guide in the description down below. You can also find it on our website, golf-tommy.com, where all the content on the website are for free. In the end, let me know in the comment section below how it went for you. Did you get a hole-in-one? If not, what did you get otherwise? Did you unlock the Apocalypse? Did you get some Zerks? You know, let me know everything I want to hear. Thank you so much once again for watching, and good luck in your Golf Clash game.